peasants. It's been a year since I acquired my Alfa Romeo Brera, and this is a 1-year ownership report. I started this report by changing the air filter in the engine. Oh my, it was a real pain in the ass, let me tell you. First of all, here's what it looks like. Sure was in need of changing. The filter itself isn't that bad, but there's some muck in it as well. So, good job, I decided to change it. Anyway, that's where the filter itself lives. So you need to remove the under tray partly, and while I did that, I discovered that the folks who did the chain rebuild obviously mounted a screw in a really wrong place. It was somewhere here. Instantly started dripping water when I removed it, so not a really good place to mount it. This one here was there. I think I'll try and remove it to some other place. I also changed some new summer tires in it. Improved the car a lot, really. Now it doesn't vibrate on higher speeds anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna install the new fresh filter in. That looks nice. I already changed the cabin air filter a few weeks ago. That was easy to do at my house as well, so I'll show you where that sits in the cabin. But yeah, if you want to change your air filter yourself, just undo the under tray and then loosen a lot of screws around here. And the reason I had troubles was that one of these screws was stuck in. Had a really hard time getting it out, but now it's here. I have the air filter changed now. That was a much more intense job, I thought. Mainly with the annoying screws. If you have ever wondered what the Brera looks under the car, I'll give you a tour. Not the prettiest sight, I admit, but as long as it works. I also noticed, I think I have a leak in the exhaust system. I can just barely see a hole there. That's probably something I need to do before the next MOT. It has already leaked here. Changing the cabin air filter was a much easier task than this one. Let me show you where it is. Over there in the glove box. There, you just remove this tray here. There's like one screw, and well, I had one screw. I think there's supposed to be one more up here, but anyway, you remove this and the air filter sits behind that, basically just behind the USB port. So, what has it been like to own the Alfa for a year now? Some hairy moments, but a lot of fun. Things that have gone wrong with the car. Well, last year there was of course the chain issues. Had to replace the timing chain on the car. That was the biggest problem, of course. It just suddenly started making an awful racket, the engine, and the whole chain was stretched. So yeah, that was changed. Also after that, I started to hear some clunking sound from the chassis. So there, nothing major there. There was just one control arm that had to be changed, and that solved the issue. What else? Yeah, the headlight leveling adjustment, headlight level adjustment also didn't work. I noticed that last winter. Yeah, there was a metal clip that had gone loose from the button that controls the headlight levels, and I actually repaired it by making a new metal clip there from some scrap parts, and it seems to work fine. There's no need to adjust them ever really, but you need to have them working in the MOT, so that's the only reason to fix that really. Then there was also the problem with the engine misfiring. Yeah, it suddenly started to, when like under heavy acceleration, the engine would start to hesitate, and occasionally the engine warning light came on as well. So I diagnosed that to be a fault in the ignition coil, so I changed the ignition coil as well. Also, one of the spark plugs had gone, while misfiring, the spark plug had gone like really awful looking, so just changed that just in case. Otherwise, for now, it has been working quite well. I can't seem to think of any problems that have occurred this year. All of them basically were in the car already or came shortly after buying, but yeah, this year has been rather good. Knock on wood. So, in terms of money-wise, I've had to spend almost half the car's value in repairs, but to be fair, most of it went into the chain replacement, so not that bad. Yeah, and I changed summer tires also like a month ago. They were getting quite worn. I should probably do an alignment for the wheels as well, since the old wheels had worn unevenly a bit, but yeah, that's something that still has to be done. All in all, really haven't been disappointed with the car. It's a lovely car to drive. I still just go out, and if I'm bored or something, I just go out and have a little drive with it, and it always makes me smile. No regrets. But see, I have gotten the consumption down by a few deciliters, so that's a perfect success. It has been stuck there around 12.6 now for a while. Don't really think it's gonna go any lower than that. Painting of the car didn't do it this year because of the coronavirus and its effects on the economy, so, and my economy especially, so that's still something that has to be done. And also the wheel alignment, and while I'm at it, I think I'll change the front differential oils, because I didn't see any markings of that being done in the service booklet, and it's supposed to be done at like 120,000 kilometers, and there's 130,000 in the clock at the moment. So yeah, I'll do those maybe this year, maybe next year. No rush really. I did a few road trips with the car, longer road trips, drove to the other side of the country basically without any issues there. Car worked perfectly and it was a hoot to drive. Thanks for watching and see you soon, hopefully, if I have the time to make more videos. Bye bye.